make sure you here. Make sure you getting your teammates on here because we're here to get you paid. And so with that being said, introduce our first speaker. He's number 2 in retail sales behind me. Well, he's killing it in the comp plan and on the sales, and so he's gonna give you some stuff tonight. And I'm gonna turn it back over to Coach Jamal Flono.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going down, y'all? Hold on, I gotta turn this fan on because I'm already hot. Had to turn my fan on. I'm hot here already. Look, hope y'all got y'all pen and pads together. First of all, I'm gonna give it back to Coach Bowens. Look, man, I'm gonna catch him this month. I want y'all to understand that. I'm not just saying that. I'm so serious about that. I'm definitely gonna catch that guy this month. So he told me I get up real early, and I'm like, going to sleep. All right. So anyway, look. So like Coach put out there, he said it's gonna be 4-figure February. We're gonna hit everybody on this call make 4 figures this month. The quickest way to do that, y'all, is sales. Quickest way to make 4 figures in this business is sales. So what we're gonna do is, y'all, we're gonna show y'all how to go ahead and increase your sales. So I'm giving y'all 3 tips tonight, y'all. 3 tips on how to increase your sales. 3 tips on how to increase your sales. I don't know why they got like you on the screen, Tony. I don't understand what's going on. Hey, mute your line real quick for me, Tony. I'm recording. I don't want to see all you. Anyway, all right. So cool. 3 ways to increase your sales. 3 ways to increase your sales. All right. So tip number 1. You got to increase your confidence. You got to increase your confidence.
Shalom.
Hold on. Sales is 90% confidence, 10% communicating your confidence. Right? Like, I'm telling you right now, I want y'all to understand, like, the difference between, Coach Bowens, me, Mr. Lamar Shy, Sabria, a lot of people that sit on the leaderboard all the time is that we speak with so much conviction when we talk about this stuff. Like, we really, really mean it. I want you to understand that. Look, when you believe in a product, your body language changes. Your tonality changes. I don't know if y'all have ever done a call with Mr. Haziq Ali, but look, his whole tonality, he speaks with so much conviction that people tend to believe him. He speaks with so much conviction that people tend to believe him. So you have to increase your confidence. I'm going to give you a couple of questions that you can ask yourself, and it should help you increase your confidence a little bit, all right? So let me ask you a question. Are you excited when you talk to people, or are you just cool and laid back? Are you excited when you talk to people, or are you just cool and laid back? I'm telling you right now, that cool, laid back stuff, it don't get you paid. You could be cool or you could be rich. Which one you want to be? Right? Another question. Do you know your business? Do you know your business? Like, we want to make this money in this comp plan, right? We want to make all this money in this comp plan. But a lot of us don't even know our business. Like, think about it right now. Do you know every product that Novae Money sells? And this ain't something I want you to answer out loud. I just want, I'm going to ask yourself this. Do you know every product that Novae Money sells? Do you know how you get compensated for every product? I hear somebody. I'm trying to find out who's unmuted right now. Oh, got him. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Do you know how the services actually work? Like, we always talk about it, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the things, like, we've been around for over 10 years. We got an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. Over the last 4 years, we deleted over 1 million items off people's credit reports. It's completely autonomous. You just got to submit 3 documents. Y'all know what those 3 documents are? Like, you got to know this, guys. You got to know. Coach, I know you know. Don't raise your hand. But everybody, like, you really got to know this. Like, you really got to know your business. You got to know how the services work. Do y'all know that we send out dispute letters on customers' behalf that deletes the IOUs, which is the inaccurate, outdated, unverifiable? Did you know that? When you tell people that, hey, you're going to help them fix their credit, and they be like, how? Of course you're going to put an expert on the phone, but you got to know too. Because once they got on the phone with us, I promise you they're going to ask you more questions. I promise you they're going to ask you more questions. Even if they're still signing up, they're still going to ask you more questions. Like, they could just ask me that question, and so you got on the phone with me, they're like, all right, so how does this work? Like, he just told you how it worked. Or she just told you how it worked. But cool, you know what I'm saying? We help you fix the IOUs. All right? When the expert says sign someone up, do you know what to do? When the expert says, all right, look. All right, so you got any more questions? Are you ready to get started? I'm ready to get started. All right, cool. So, hey, Coach Boy, do me a favor. Go ahead and get them signed up. And as soon as you get done, make sure you get back on the phone so I can walk through the next couple of steps to get their credit repair started. That sound fair? Bam. What, are you gonna sit there with this face on? Right? I mean, but you gotta understand that. Like, all you gotta do is go to your website, not the back office of your website. Just literally type in your website, novaemoney.com/your username, and click become a customer. And the first question it's gonna ask is, what do you want your username to be? You got to know that if they're becoming a customer, just because it says social security number, you don't have to put social security. You can put 9 zeros. It's okay. So these things that you got to know, guys. The next tip, guys, because the first tip was you have to be more confident, right? The next tip is connect customers with problems and goals. Connect customers with problems and goals, like their problem, their goals, right? That's why we have the 2 whats and a when. That's the reason why that's the reason why we tell people to know the 2 whats and a when. Like, I want y'all to really understand. Like those are powerful questions. Like I tell y'all all the time. This is not sales. This is not marketing. This is psychology. This is not sales. This is not marketing. This is psychology. I need y'all to understand that. Once we start understanding that as an organization, then I promise you, everybody gonna get paid. I'm gonna tell you the psychology behind the 2 whats and a when. Because everybody know the first what is, right, is what they do for a living. The reason why we ask them what they do for a living, because you need to know that they have the money. Like, why would you even get an expert on a call to do a 3-way call if they don't have the money? You need to know that they have the money. That's why you ask them what they do for a living. Also, it's also so the expert, so you can be relatable, make the expert relatable to them as well. But one of the reasons is definitely, do they have the money, and so you can show them how to be relatable to the expert. The reason why you ask them what major purchase are you trying to make with your credit is because you get to find their problem or their goal. Like, one thing I've realized is, if you have people that be like, hey, I'm just trying to get my credit fixed. Like, so what you trying to make? What kind of purchase you trying to make with your credit? Oh, man, I just want to get it together. That's all. I ain't trying to buy nothing. I already got a house. I got a car. Those are less likely to get started. You might want to talk to them about the opportunity more than getting their credit fixed, because that's not a priority for them. And the last question is when, right? When are they trying to make that purchase by? You ask that question so you can give them a sense of urgency. If they say, I'm trying to buy a house in the next 6 months to a year, you got them right then. It's almost no way to get out that sale. Like they have to buy. But I'm gonna give y'all a phrase that pays to help y'all out a whole lot. It's a phrase that pays that's gonna help you out a whole lot. And I need y'all to watch me when I say this. Can y'all see my face? Y'all can see my face? All right. So when they say, well, I don't care what time limit they say. They say, I'm trying to buy a house in 3 years from now. You're gonna be like, okay, this is what you're gonna say, y'all. We need to hurry up and get started then, don't we? That's a tie down. We need to hurry up and get started then, don't we? Please write that down. We need to hurry up and get started then, don't we? And you got to kind of smile, shake your head. I don't care if you're on the phone. They can feel that. They shake their head too, like, yeah, we do need to hurry up and get started. That's when you edify. Look, I don't want to mess you up. The guy, I'm about to get on the phone. I mean, he's perfect at helping nurses increase their credit score to buy homes. He's like the Michael Jordan of credit repair. He's helped a few hundred people across the country. I don't think you'll be any different. Hold on. Let me get on the phone real quick. Hold on real quick. And then boom. You've been relatable. You had some inclusion. It's a lot of things, y'all. But that's how now. We need to hurry up and get started then, don't we? So that's number 2. You got to connect customers to their problems and goals, right? And you got to just become the gap partner, okay? We're in the connection economy. You got to become the gap partner because we are in the connection economy. If you look around, it's a lot of business models that help us make a lot of money. Okay, you got to think about Uber, right? Uber's the largest taxi cab company in the world and don't own one cab. They own one car. The largest taxi cab company in the world don't own one car. Airbnb, the largest hotel accommodation company in the world and don't own one piece of real estate. I got an Airbnb customer in my house right now. Like literally, I think he might be in there asleep. I don't know. I'm loud too. I'm hyped. I don't even care. I'm hyped. Right? Facebook, the largest content distributor in the world, and they make no content. We are in the connection economy. That means all you gotta do is stand in the middle and get people paid. And stand in the middle. You help people that need something. You connect them with people that have it. That's what you do because we're in a connection economy. If you can stand in the middle and connect people, you can get rich. And the third tip I'll give y'all tonight is utilize the law of reaping and sowing or the law of compensation, right? See, you have to realize that when you sow a seed, you don't reap a seed. When you sow a seed, you don't reap a seed. You reap a harvest. Hope that makes sense. Because you don't plant one seed in the ground and one apple come out the ground. Right? You don't plant one seed in the ground and just one apple come out. Nah, you get a whole tree. And when then when the tree, you know what I'm saying, the apples fall off that tree and lay on the ground and they plant more seeds, you get a whole orchard. Right? Write this down, y'all. When you give more than what you get, soon you'll get more than what you gave. When you give more than what you get, soon you'll get more than what you gave. Right? Have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about why we charge $29 a month and every other company in the industry charges at least $90? Like, are we thinking about that? Like, literally, we charge 3 times the price. I mean, three less the price than everybody else it does in the industry. That's the law of compensation. We're going to give more than what we get because eventually we're going to get more than what we gave. Does that make sense to everybody? Shake your head. Yeah, I can see y'all face. Right? Look, Zig Ziglar said it best. If you help enough people get what they want, then you'll get everything that you want. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get everything that you want. And just in case y'all don't believe me, do me a favor. Help 500 people this year restore their credit. And help 50 people make an extra $250 per month. See where you land at. Help 500 people fix their credit this year and help 50 people make $250 per month. See where you land at. So those are my 3 tips, y'all. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass it over to Coach Bowens. The man who needs really no introduction. He's always seems to be on the leaderboard. Is number 1, number 2 in the company. He's gonna be number 2 in sales by the end of the month. This guy's like, they call him Pretty Tony for a reason, right? If y'all don't know who Pretty Tony is, make sure you follow him on Pretty Tony 88 on IG. And this guy is passionate about helping so many people. Like one thing I love about this guy is, man, he's actually a teacher. He's actually a teacher, so he's out here teaching. Like even when when people weren't even listening to him, he was teaching. So now that he has a platform, he's helping a whole lot more people make a lot more money, and we're just getting started. So I'm gonna get out of the way and let Coach Bowens take over for the rest of the training.
Okay. Man, listen. Thank you, Coach Floating. I really appreciate that. Man, them tips was amazing. And, last thing, make sure you stay out of my notebook. So our trainings won't be overlapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, I'm just like, man, did he on my shoulder? But anyway, listen, because some of the stuff might get repetitive because the whole thing is the mindset. And once you get the correct mindset, you'll develop the right skill set. It's really, really simple, guys. We overcomplicate it. But don't. This is not one of those paralysis by analysis type thing. You just got to develop the correct mindset, and the skill set is going to come. And so, first thing I got for you guys, before we go too deep, before we give you all these magical posts, then we give you all these magical scripts and all this right here, y'all. This right here. If you're not on this, you are not working your business and not doing this. But if you're not doing this, you're not working your business. Like, that's quotable. You're not talking on your phone, you are not working your business. Like texting is not working your business. Posting Facebook statuses is not working your business. Tweeting, you got to get somebody on the phone. I had lunch with the co-founder of my econ, Mr. Alvin Curry. Now this man, he's been in this game since the late 80s, and over that time he's amassed over nearly $250 million. You know what I'm saying? And he's an older gentleman now. He's in his 60s. But one thing he talks about was, he's like, I can't do all these fancy PowerPoints. I just do PDFs, and he always talks about how all these technology, that we know as younger people that he don't use. But he said, listen, if you get anybody knee to knee, belly to belly with me, I'm the best in the game. And so, but obviously, with us working all around the country, it's hard to get knee to knee, belly to belly. But, on the phone, on a Zoom meeting, over a lunch meeting, you got to get to where, because the biggest point of communication is actually like tonality. So you got to get, people got to understand, got to know that you know what you're talking about. And so, but, if you're taking notes, if you're not on the phone, then you're not working your business. All right. And so, and next point, let people know you in business, right? Let people know you in business. Don't be one of them people that have friends and family members that go out and purchase FES credit repair or hit up Lexington Law because they didn't know you was in business. There's a big difference between like spamming your people and actually letting them know you in business. You need to call up your grandmama. Your grandma might never ever use her credit in her life. But you like, Grandma, I'm fixing credit now. So when Uncle Junebug and them come over there, they talking about their credit, you need to scream my name from the next room. Like you need to let your people know you in business. So even if they ain't looking for it today, tomorrow, if they might be waiting on their income tax check, when as soon as that comes up in their mind, they need to thank you. Right? They need to know that you're in business. A lot of people right now on this Zoom, because they ain't really went through their phone and, hey, listen, I just started with this credit restoration company. It's amazing. listen, I'm looking for referrals, or could you keep your ear out? If you know somebody with less than perfect credit, get them my number, have them call me or connect me with them. And so that's an easy way for them to say, oh, well, listen, Sabrina, I'm looking to get my credit fixed. I'm glad you called. But it's very non-threatening way. It's not scary. It's not like a high pressure sales situation. But when you let people know you in business, that, so you want to position yourself to, when they think of credit restoration, they think of Novae money, they think of you. And so, but that goes with, picking up the phone. And then the cool thing about it is, when you letting people know you're in business, make sure that you add some value. Make sure that's when you hit them with a live with like 5 credit tips or 2 things to do to increase your credit score in 30 days. Or, just give them some value. So now, like, okay, now they know Tony Bowens is in business. They know at least he halfway know what he's talking about. So when they get ready to think of credit repair, oh man, I remember Tony taught me something a couple of days ago. Let me hit him up. You know what I'm saying? I remember he called me a couple of weeks ago saying that, he the credit restoration company. Let me hit him up. Oh, listen, my coworker was talking about getting her credit done. I got an $8.99, but I know a guy. My cousin do credit, or my friend do credit. You see what I'm saying? And now you working. Now you working your business. A lot of people like posting one status, ain't letting nobody know you in business. Y'all know the Facebook algorithm changed. Most of your timeline don't even see it anyway. And so it's just like, nah, listen, we got to do a little bit more. But I promise you, if you get on the phone and then write this down if you're taking notes. Prospects have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. They can't go. It ain't nowhere else to go. When you playing in the league by yourself, when you got the NFL or credit repair, listen, the European football league just don't seem as good. Like, they got nowhere else to, even if you messing it up. Think about it. FES and Lexington Law is our only competitors. FES charge $88 a month, and they sending people letters, and people got to make sure they stamp them, get them in the mail for 3 times what we charge. Lexington Law, they just taking people money for nothing. They just taking people money for nothing, so they ain't doing no work. So even if I call L'Oreal and I fumble over the words, or if I forget what to say, whatever, if the 3-way don't work, if I can't get my expert on the phone, if L'Oreal know that we got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, we $29 a month, let her go look. Because where's she gonna go? Where is she gonna go in 2018 to get $29 a month credit repair? It ain't nowhere else to go. So you need to be letting people know you in business and making sure. So when people, do their research, I gotta do my research. Okay, you ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. And so while they doing their research, you need to be following up with the person that was doing their research last week. While they doing their research, you need to be talking to somebody else that's ready to buy today. But we run through these numbers and we gonna make it happen. Y'all know my secret to being on top of the leaderboard, to being the number 1 recruiter. The number 1 retail seller in the company for the last like 2-3 months. Y'all want to know it? I just talked to more people than y'all. I ain't special. I just talked to more people than y'all. I literally, and it's not like just posting on my Facebook page, but I actually get them on the phone. Hey, I'm not in my inbox a lot. Give me a call, 601-270-4727. You go through my inbox. I ain't sending out long soliloquies and all these links and all. No, listen. Hey, I'm not in my inbox. Give me a call. And get them on the phone. And I might go with the basic, then I hit Jamal. Hey, coach, I need to close. Can you close it for me? Bring it on home. Really, really simple, guys. If you you know, if you're not on the phone, you're not working your business, and make sure that your family and friends know that you're in business, right? You're just not talking to enough people. You're just not talking to enough people, or you're not qualified. That's it. Because if they ain't gonna call you, then they're not gonna spend money with you. That's all. Okay, all right, and then so here's a big one too. Events, guys, events. The third thing I want to talk about tonight before we get out of here is events, guys. Everything is an event. This is an event. You need to be on your calendar every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. All right, every morning, guys, we got training with the vice president of sales every single morning, guys. I don't be seeing y'all on Good Morning Millionaire. You talk about mindset, you talk about like the secret sauce. I just learned from Zeke Ali. What you mean? Like, and because when he opened up the doors, I'm there. I'm just learning, guys. So like every morning at 7:25, Mr. Ali's trainer on his page. Be there. If you don't get it, catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? But you got like it's once you develop the mindset, the skill set will come easy. It ain't nothing I can't do now because I believe that in my head. And so like once you develop the mindset, then you'll get over them mental hurdles. Then when they don't call you, it won't be a thing. Or then when they tell you no, it won't be a thing because you develop the mindset. And so you got to be there. You know what I'm saying? And then and one thing, even with the with 3 ways, Mr. Ali is the best in the game. I ain't never seen nobody doing better. And so like, if you hit them up, man, that was a great training this morning. Hey, Mr. Ali, I got a prospect at 2 p.m. Will you be available? Well, 9 times out of 10, he gonna be there. He gonna be available anyway. But that's definitely gonna make him feel a little bit better. He'll be even more excited to answer your call if he know you at the training. So get your teammates on the trainings, get your prospects on the training, because you want to not only help yourself but help everybody else. And like that Good Morning Millionaire is good for teammates, prospects, and for yourself, because it's not like a business presentation. It's just, it might be tips to get a raise at your job or tips to help, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really, really just good personal growth and mindset development. All right. And then the last thing I want you guys to understand is, before we go to the Q&A, is this is about to get really, really fun, guys. Like I don't think you guys understand like where we are in this time frame, guys. But you're literally on the front end of something that's about to be huge. Like if you think of Amway, is like if you don't know what Amway is, they sell like a whole bunch of everything, cleaning products, health and wellness. They're like the granddaddy of like modern network marketing. And so, but they've been around since like the 1940s. And like, to help you understand the magnitude of how big Amway is, the Orlando Magic play in Amway Arena. Now in 2018, I'm sure it's like half the people on this call, I know I can't name any of Amway's products. They just sell a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But but if you would have got in Amway in the 1940s, you rich by accident. Well, guess what? You on the front end of Novae Money 2.0. You are on the front end, like the very, very front end. And so it's just like, you'd be like, oh man, and the person at the top make all the money. Well, listen, guess who at the top now?
You. So, hey, question and answer session, y'all. Just get off and click the link back on so y'all asking questions. Cause we got a special guest answering questions tonight that Coach Bones don't even know about. And so yeah, do something today that your future you will be proud of. I say again, do something today that your future you will be proud of.
Yeah, get right back on though. Don't go nowhere.
Right back on. Rich moving message.